What's up, y'all? We back with another one. Happy Monday. Hope y'all having a good Monday. Yeah. Other than that, y'all see what we got on the screen. Y'all know what we finna be getting into. So, other than that, let's get into it. Let's see what they're talking about.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Investigating a triple homicide. Good evening to you. I'm Jennifer Andrews. Our Shahid Evans was at the scene today and joins us now with details.
Monroe Mayor Friday Ellis and the Monroe Police Department held a press conference today after a triple homicide took place in the city last night. NBC 10's Shaw Pryor was at the emotional press conference and has more.
Big Zordan thinks those involved knew each other. He also says drugs played a role, and the chief sounds disgusted as he describes the crime.
What we have here is a special kind of evil. There's evil in the world, but this is a different kind. You got a baby killer that's running around on the loose right now. We've got some very good leads.
A baby killer? My nigga killed a baby? Yeah. I'm just going to see what we got.
By some fine detective work that'll lead us in the right direction.
In a triple homicide in Monroe, 2 adult men and a 2-year-old child were found dead at the scene.
We all put our foot down to say these folks are breathing borrowed air, and they are no longer allowed in this community.
Fam, you notice how in life, it don't even be strangers who do you dirty no more. 9 times out of 10 be the ones you know, the ones you let get too comfortable, the ones you open your door to. Let them chill around your kids, around your space, mess up your peace. Those.
See, that's why I don't rock with no one. I don't rock with no nigga. I don't got friends like that. You won't catch me with nobody but my girl. Other than her, yeah, y'all ain't really finna catch me. Y'all gonna catch me by myself. Other than catch me with my girl, I don't be with niggas. Unless my brother in town, that's different. But I don't be with nobody, and that's why, cause I don't trust nobody, bro. This world is crazy and it's full of snakes. Y'all gotta be every now and then make sure you mow your grass, especially people that be around too many people. Like, y'all gotta make sure y'all mow your grass. It be snakes out there.
The same ones that end up hurting you the most. Now, this morning I came across a story that honestly turned my stomach. A story out of Monroe, Louisiana. Before I even go further, let me say this. Man, I ain't perfect, and I don't judge people for their mistakes. But one thing about me and how I was raised, if you do something to a kid, man, I hate you. And I probably don't hate nothing else in life. But if you harm a child, if you take away a life that's young, I hate you. And I can't even fake it.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. You do something bad to a kid, you deserve to get. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, you don't deserve to be breathing no more.
Most of us probably can agree. Growing up where we from, we probably seen a lot of wild stuff. And I done seen a lot of wild stuff, not only growing up where I'm from, but even doing these stories. Gang beefs, set up cases, love gone wrong. But this one right here, this one hit different. Because this was a man, a grown man, who already been arrested 8 times in the last 5 years. 8 times, fam. What that tell you?
Tells me that all the police, the whole police unit knew his whole first and last name. Every time they seen that nigga out, they was like, hey, bro, what you up to? If he was out, because locked up 8 times in the last 5 years, yeah, bro.
Somehow he still managed
wasn't doing nothing but making bad decisions.
The latest happening just 2 months ago, which we'll later discuss. And instead of changing his life, instead of realizing God gave him another chance, he turned around and took the lives of 2 men and a 2-year-old baby girl. That little girl was the...
Lock him under the jail.
Daughter of one of the men who lost his life
girl.
that night. Fam, let's just pause for a second. If you from the streets, or even got common sense, and you know why this clown thought in his mind he had to do what he wanted to do with that little girl. Now it's sick and it's heartbreaking that the only reason I can even stomach telling you this story is because these victims deserve to be remembered. This family deserves justice, and the city of Monroe deserves for this monster to be exposed. On top of that, we're gonna find out where we can help and support. But also, if not many, I pray just one. Learn from this story. Everybody not to be trusted, especially when you're doing dirt. So today, we're gonna go over exactly who this man was, his past, what led up to this moment, the timeline of his tragic night, and how the system failed yet another innocent child. If you're a parent from Louisiana or parent anywhere in this world watching this, the story gonna hit home. Because it could have been anybody's family, anybody's baby. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Before we even get into the events of what happened, let's take a second to talk about where this all took place. Monroe, Louisiana. Now, Monroe might not be the biggest city in Louisiana, but it's one of the oldest and most historic. It sits in the northeastern part of the state, right along Washita River, a place that's supposed to be peaceful, families fishing, kids playing outside. The small town feels where everybody knows everybody. But truth is, Monroe been going through a lot over these last few years. The city population sits under 50,000. And for a place that size, the crime rate is way higher than the national average. In fact, Monroe repeatedly ranked as one of the most violent small cities in America, high in assaults, robberies, and unfortunately, homicides. Some say it's the lack of opportunities. Others blame the poverty rate, which sit close to 35%, nearly triple the national average. You got good people in the city just trying to make it out, trying to do right by their families. But you also got cycles that keep repeating. What's even crazier is Monroe got a deep culture. Soul food, church on Sundays, football on Fridays, and people with big hearts. But between all that, the same pain we see in places like Memphis, Baton Rouge, and Jackson is starting to spill over there too. So when a tragedy like this happens, not a random drive-by, not no street beef, but something that takes the life of a baby, it shakes the whole community.
Man, what
to its
happened?
core.
I'm trying
That's
to
why I
figure
wanted
out
to
the
give y'all a
nitty-gritty.
little perspective before we jump into this story. Because when you understand what has happened and how the city been hurting for years, you realize this ain't just about one suspect. It's about a system that keep failing the same kind of families over and over again.
But it ain't just there, it's all
Would you
over
be
the
happy
US,
if you
so
stayed
nobody
where you
trying to
are
hear that
in
right
life
now.
and
Trying to
job
hear the story.
forever? If the answer is yes, then this video is not for you. But if you want
Now let's go over what led up to the night, the timeline, the victims, and the man police say was responsible. Meet Travis Payton, 24 years old. As mentioned, he's been arrested 8 times in the last 5 years. One of his arrests come back in January 9, 2022, when a shooting victim walked up to St. Francis Medical Center with a gunshot wound after being dropped off by a white sedan. The local parish sheriff deputies attempt to conduct the traffic stop on the sedan, but lost sight of the vehicle on Bird Jones Lane. According to deputies, they located the sedan at the corner of Bird Jones Lane and Cagle Drive. Once deputies made contact with the occupants in the vehicle, they smelled a strong marijuana odor in the vehicle. At that time, deputies identified Travis Payton in the passenger seat, who possessed an active warrant, and a 21-year-old identified as Jalen Wayne Dixon. As deputies searched Payton, they discovered 5 grams of marijuana in the left front pants pocket. Once deputies searched the vehicle, they discovered over 2 pounds, a digital scale, and a pistol. Dickerson claimed ownership of the 9. Payton chose not to give a statement to deputies. Dickerson and Payton were transported and booked into the correctional center. They both were charged with possession with intent to distribute a controlled substance.
Right.
As you can see, he was out on bail and that case wasn't over, fam. But he still had arrests after that, with the latest being just 2 months ago. It was August 16, 2025. He got arrested again for having marijuana, this time around 7 in the morning. But once again, he got a $2,200 bond. Then just 2 months later, October 28, 2025, at around 2:30 a.m., with authorities claiming over a marijuana dispute at a residence at the 2000 block of Grandmont Street near the city's public works department. Authorities walked in the residence and saw 2 men and 1 baby girl shot in the head upon walking this.
So you killed 2 dudes and a little girl over some weed?
Inside the home.
Monroe
we
Mayor
learn?
Friday Ellis
What-
and the
what
Monroe
we got
Police
out of it?
Department held a press conference today after a triple homicide took place in the city last night. NBC 10's Shaw Pryor was at the emotional press conference and has more.
The result of this is the loss of life of a 2-year-old child. If you know
Rest in
something,
peace to the baby girl.
say something.
Last night on the 2000 block of Grandmont Street, there was a triple homicide.
I ain't gonna lie though, on a side note, it would be nice to see these police officers do some real police work and solve something. They always talking about some, if you know something, say something. Didn't y'all do all this time going to school to become a detective just to go door to door asking motherfuckers what they know about what happened? Shit, y'all did all them years in college. Y'all, boys, y'all don't get to work. Always asking somebody for help. Oh, can you mind helping us this case, helping us that case? Then when they don't want to, when you know they know and they don't want to help you, y'all want to try and put time on them. Like,
that took the
Do y'all
life of a
job,
2-year-old
boy. Y'all
child
always
and
talking
2
about some help.
others.
Say something.
What we have here is a
Why
special
don't y'all
kind of
do
evil.
something?
There's evil in the world, but this is a different kind. Make no bones about it, baby killers are our highest priority. Any loss of life is terrible. But to do that to a child who never had a chance to do anything is unacceptable in any world.
Monroe Police Chief Vic Zordon says that the situation
be having
potentially
patience for
involved
bullshit.
retribution, and he urged the community to
Babies
not
is
take
y'all main
matters
priority.
into their own
Shit, why
hands.
ain't y'all out there trying to find who
Drugs
did
were
it?
involved in this case. These individuals knew each other. Retribution was a possibility, and what I encourage the public to do is not take matters into your own hands. I know when the situation is significant as this, when you've got a 2.5-year-old female baby dead, that you want to take things in your own hands. Don't do that. That makes things worse.
The call to action
My
for the
bad, y'all. I
community
keep
is
yawning.
to
I'm
report
tired
any
as hell,
knowledge
I
they
ain't gonna
have
lie.
of the situation to help Monroe Police capture a suspect.
This isn't just about this crime, it's about justice. It's important that we all put our foot down to say these folks are breathing borrowed air, and they are no longer allowed in this community. But we are a part of the criminal justice system, and we take our part.
Bro finna get dealt with for doing that to that little girl wherever he go. Somebody gonna read his paperwork and he finna get dealt with for that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Seriously. And we ask that anybody else
The
involved
two
in
men,
this
okay,
to
cool,
take this
we
serious
can
as
understand
well.
that. But you getting a
At
little
this
girl,
point, the investigation
excuse me, a
is
little
still
girl that's
ongoing.
innocent.
For the full press conference, you can visit
nobody trying to hear that.
myonclinics.com. Reporting.
Especially all it takes for one of them that has a daughter, a little baby girl. All it takes for one of them to think about that. Could think like, all it takes for one of them to just have that thought process as to like, that could be my daughter. That could have been my daughter. Like, it's over with for you, bro. What you gonna do?
For your Arclimus news source, I'm
They
Sean
gonna
Pryor.
poke you up.
Appeared
It's
to be a
over with.
home invasion. And through countless efforts by MPD officers and detectives, along with valuable tips from the public, the following day they was able to identify and arrest the suspect. Police stated in a Wednesday update that Travis Payton, 24 years old, was taken into custody and charged with 3
You probably would have been taken into custody yesterday if y'all wouldn't do that damn conference.
counts of first-degree murder, home invasion, and criminal conspiracy. The 2 male victims was later identified as Jabor Simpson and Jamal Bosley, and the same
Rest in peace to
2-year-old
y'all.
girl was Jabor's daughter. May all 3 rest in peace. And
He killed bro daughter. Oh. Damn, he killed bro daughter. I ain't gonna lie. It's over with. Somebody need to handle that. That's all I'm
double
saying.
condolences
Somebody
to you
need
guys'
handle
families. Now it's saying the mom wasn't home at the time, and in fact, she
that.
got
Good thing the mom went home. Who's to say bro wouldn't have offed her too? Look at the little pretty baby face. He just killed the baby. Good thing the mama wasn't home. She probably would have been dead too.
Oh, that something had happened to her
Man,
daughter.
that's
Didn't know to
cold.
what extent happened, and will she be okay or even
That's
survive?
cold.
According to the aunt, she was on a flight and saw countless posts about her daughter no longer living, and that's when she got the news. Now, when authorities had announced an arrest, Moore's mom had went to Facebook and said the following: "Oh, thank you, God. My baby and Bosley begged for their lives. That was cold and calculated, man. They did not deserve what tragedy that took place. Yeah, I stole a ps5 plus 3 innocent lives. It wasn't that serious."
This, bro, I almost lost it, bro. This, are you fucking serious? A PS5? You just killed 3 people. One of them is a baby. For a PS5, nigga, that's like $500. You could rob a corner store and then go buy one of those. What is you doing? Like, you just put yourself in prison for the rest of your life for a PS5. You gotta be the dumbest motherfucker. I mean the dumbest, bro. There ain't no way in hell.
My baby know Bosley be bothering you bumpers, people, man. I hope they give you the death chair. I ain't lying. And please don't come for me. My 2-year-old grandchild is gone. My son and Bosley lives were taken. My birthday will never be the same. Wow, this happened on her birthday. I kicked, screamed, punched at the air, fell out and hollered. Daddy, please come out of that house. My baby, nor Bosley came out of there. They out in body bags. Right in jail, ho. The mom also made another post. Y'all really went in that house and killed my baby, his best friend and his daughter. My baby is a well-mannered, respectful young man. He loved his daughter so much. He took her to doctor's appointments, fed, clothed, bathed, spent time with, and
it's always the men like that. It's always the young men like that that lose their life. The ones that's actually a good, loving dad to their kid, daughter, son, whatever. It's always the good dads that's getting taken out the home soon by some dumb stuff like this. It's always some dumb stuff, bro. Be careful who y'all surround yourself with, especially when you starting a family. You got things going for you. Be careful who you keep around you, because there's always some dumb motherfucker like this to fuck it up. Over nothing, too. Over nothing. A ps5? Are you serious? That shit is like $500. You could have went to the fucking corner store, robbed that bitch at like 2, 3 in the morning. Bro deserved to go to jail. He deserved.
He was attentive to her daily. He has had the same group of
friends
since
elementary. In my opinion, the electric chair ain't enough torture for him. That's just how I feel.
Elementary school, and I treated them like my own. He was at home with his daughter, not even expecting intruders, insinuating it was more than one fam to come and invade their home and interrupt their peace. It looked so bad in that house. That was an act of evil that is unimaginable. They played with y'all for their lives. My baby played for his daughter's life. Y'all really did this bad, though. Neither one of them deserved this. I love my baby, man. That's my baby boy, man. Y'all did not have to do that. I pray justice is served. I pray y'all don't sleep. I pray y'all have nightmares of the mess y'all left us broken-hearted behind. We need prayers to get through this difficult time. I will never be the same. Man, I ain't gonna lie.
I bet you won't.
Every time I think about that little girl, 2 years old, didn't even get a chance to grow up, to learn her colors, to tell her daddy name, it hit me. And the part that's the hardest to process, fam, is that this ain't no isolated situation. It's the same pattern we see over and over again. Police coming out saying this was over a marijuana dispute. And fam, let's be real, it's 2025, man. Unless you having them about 100 coming off the truck, what profit you really making? And to take a 2-year-old girl, life was
let's be real about that. What profit you really making? Like, I was gonna be understanding these niggas be standing on the corner stores on the block all fucking day just for you to pull up to get some wraps, because you know already got a bunch of weed, because there's dispensaries on every fucking corner, and these niggas is just standing on the corners talking about, you want some weed? Want some weed? Nigga, don't nobody want no fucking weed. Nigga, go to the dispensary and get your weed. Nigga, and if I wanted it, I would not getting it from you. Bye. Fuck. Niggas be begging to serve somebody. Like, bro, take your ass to the dispensary. Like, that shit, niggas be going to the dispensary nowadays. You got niggas. I ain't never seen this many niggas on the block trying to serve. All of a sudden, they got all these dispensaries out. Like, bro, you niggas is down bad now, huh?
Foul, man. More development, fam. I keep you guys updated. This was the story of a young man and his best friend being gunned down alongside his daughter after the man allegedly killed them and robbed them for his PlayStation 5, just to get apprehended less than 24 hours later. There's a link in the bio to help support this family. If you feel in your heart to do so, please do so. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. He killed them over some weed and a PS5. Bro deserved to lose his life. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. Y'all be safe though. Stay out the way.